Okay.
Okay, well, so the next question is, okay, that was really important. How do you call a taxi in your country from the side of the road?
Mm, it's hard to call a taxi from the side of the road because maybe it's popular. It's common in many years ago, but now we have an app. Taxi. We use the taxi apps, and we booked a taxi there on the apps.
Yeah. So,
Uh, we we come to the taxi's phone number to the taxi station or the taxi company. We call them and read the address for the receptionist, and the taxis will come. But we is I afraid that the drivers don't pick you up
yes, from your
uh,
location.
in on the from the sides of the road.
Ah, right.
They
So it's
they
not
didn't
easy.
stop. They don't stop to pick up you up.
Yeah, first, got
You
it.
have to book in advance. You have to book
Yeah.
in advance
Right. Actually, I
before
think,
in the
like call a taxi, like, first of all, so when say from the side of the road, we say hailing. Hailing a taxi on the street is not really common. Like, we don't have it. Like, we don't do this, I think. So we say hailing.
Thailand.
Yeah, call
Oh,
a
oh.
a taxi on the street is not really common, I think. Yeah, just, yeah.
Many years ago it's common, but now we don't use.
Yeah, of course, maybe just,
We
the
don't
only
tolerate.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you said, normally people use just a taxi stand, like, some, especially for busy areas, like, they have taxi stands. So, and, they line up in actually queues and get the taxi available like this. Okay. Or by phone, as you said, calling a taxi by phone. And we have ride hailing apps, like maybe you have this Uber and other. Actually, we have Lyft, Curb, so we have different apps that is ride hailing apps.
Right to having that.
Yes, of course, we use them normally. Yeah, just you enter your pickup and drop off point. So the only thing that you need to do, you enter your pickup and drop off points like this. A pickup, actually the place that the taxi should pick you up, and destination, the location that actually it drops you off.
In
Yeah.
the airport, you can call the taxi from the side of the road. In the US, in the airport, we can raise
Raise your hand.
hand, yeah,
Yeah.
to call a taxi coming.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, got it. Yeah, actually, I think Yeah, just some methods maybe are becoming a little bit just old-fashioned. Maybe in the past we used to, but now so with like raising hand. Yeah, this is the first I think that we know normally people do. So of course, if you see the like available signal that is we have, for example, we look for a taxi with a rooftop light on. So that is if the light is on,
Yeah,
the taxi is available. If it's off, the taxi is already occupied. So that's it. Okay. Well, let's see the next one. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. Is it expensive to take a taxi?
mm, it's expensive or not depend on the money in your pocket, you know.
So,
It depends. It depends on the money. How much you have. You must, yeah.
okay.
Um, I think it's not very expensive, but not
How
cheap.
much do you call expensive? It depends. Yeah.
More than 100, more than 100,000 Vietnam dong is expensive.
What?
And less than 100 is cheap with me.
Of course, it depends.
Ah,
It
uh-huh.
depends. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
my mom and mother-in-law, they always complain about the price of the taxi. And but I usually take a taxi, hailing
Yeah.
hailing a taxi. I usually hail a taxi,
Hell, of course.
um, because like you, um, I cannot ride a motorcycle or motorcycle taxi or use the motorcycle taxi. So I have to take a taxi,
Yeah.
and I usually call the taxi for my mom's, but
Ah, right.
they complain all the time the price about the price.
Are you good
Yeah,
girl? Yeah, good girl. Okay.
I
Let me
pay
see.
I
Do you
pay
have
for the
base
taxi.
fare? Sorry, I interrupted you. You continue, then I will ask you.
I paid the taxi for them. I uh, don't let them to pay
Ah,
the trip, the travel,
I tell
but
you.
they still complain.
You, why? What is it?
I don't know. Maybe in the past they work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are poor. We were poor.
Ah,
We
I
used
don't,
to
they
be poor,
complain because they
and
feel like okay, they're like, and you shouldn't pay that much. Yeah, so because so got it. Yeah, so maybe it's they feel like okay, it's too much. Why we should pay, this money? And do you have base fare? Yes,
yeah, we have a fair
base fare. Okay, so like I'm asking like that
safety.
is how much is the base fare?
Uh, I don't know because I just
You don't use.
it shows it shows on the app. It depends on rush hour or not. Depends on the time. The
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Now got
it's
it.
rush hour or not. Um, uh, we rarely use it. We just take a taxi when we have to
Yeah.
have to use. Yeah,
Ah, of course, got it. Yeah, we actually the same. Yeah.
we don't use taxi for fun. We don't use taxi to. spend money.
Yeah.
We have a purpose to use that taxi,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
And okay, how about tipping? Do you tip
No,
driver? Ah, good for you.
we don't have a habit. We don't have.
Ah, we do.
I yeah, we don't have that habit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. But we actually, I think we tip everyone everywhere. What is this? It's
Mm.
customary, yeah, of course, to tip drivers, waiters, restaurants, everywhere. Oh God.
You can tip if you want.
Ah. So it's like if you want, yeah, of course. If you
And
don't want,
no one comments about you are tip or not.
you
You
tip
tip
or
or
not.
not. Yeah.
Yes. So it's your choice. But so actually, it's like for example, in Los Angeles, it's like customary to tip drivers. I think it's about 20% of the fare. It's like a custom, so people tend to do this. And if you don't, they're like, "Oh, look at this! How mean you are!" Like this.
How many percent you tip? How many percent
So it's
you
tip.
usually tip?
It depends. Like
10%.
I can say that it depends, but normally, for example, it's between, if I want to give you a percentage, like maybe it's about 20%. Yeah. Around
Wow.
20% of the fur is tip.
Wow, too high.
Yeah. Because
Hmm.
of this, we are poor.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, we can say that it can be like, for example, so base fare is about three bucks, like $3 and three, and then per mile. So depending on actually the rush hour or traffic delays. So it's like maybe it's about $3. So for 1 mile, so six and six, that is $6. And of course, for 1 mile and adding tip that is 20%. Yeah, it's not fair. Really, it's not fair. And now I'm
Hmm.
thinking about it, and it's not really good. So because of this, people tend to use their own cars. They don't use taxis.
My
Yeah.
sister and my kids said that the taxi fares in the US, in the California, very high.
Yes. As I told you, base fare is about $3 base. $3, maybe more, a lit, I don't know. I'm not sure because the last and per mile, if it's not, I mean, just, per mile, you should pay about just again three, like maybe a little bit less or more. I'm not approximately. So, and like, of course, hour late for like rate for waiting or traffic delays is different, so higher. That is about standard taxis. For airport, actually, first different. Yeah. For example, if you want to take a actually airport fare from, for example, the airport to downtown LA, you should pay about maybe $60, $60.
Hmm.
Yes. So the
Yeah,
at least, of course, so it's like expense can be considered. Yeah.
my daughters and my
Yeah.
son said that you should take a taxi in Vietnam regularly. You should use it because the rare the fare in Vietnam is so
Yeah.
cheap, so low. So
Actually,
yeah, so you use it.
yeah. When
Um,
it comes to like we can say living cost, there are just some cities, and we can see states and cities that are the most expensive, like cities in the US. California, Los Angeles, especially, is one of them. New York is another one. So it depends where you live because it can be different. Okay. So I think cost of living in California, and especially particularly in Los Angeles, is much higher than other cities and states. And again, where to live, like, just downtown or maybe country. So it depends. So I can say, for example, if you San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles, and let me say Seattle, they are so expensive.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Housing cost, public transport. No, no. I can say that because I think, uh, for example, New York, food, rent. Oh, everything is expensive, yes. But subways are cheaper than taxis.
I'm
So,
so,
yeah, of course. And Los Angeles, of course. Housing, daily life, expensive. But of course, we have the LA Metro that, of course, helps reduce commuting cost. So because taxis are expensive. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's better not to. So, so expensive. It's not really easy to live.
mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you spend a lot. The next one, is it common to give a tip? Yeah, it's not, but it is. My country it is. And does, okay, so let's see. Does the cab driver open the door for you, or do you open it yourself?
We usually open the door of the taxi by myself.
Okay, you yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And if we give the cab driver tip, we give them about 3%, only 3% of the rare
Yeah,
of the fare
sure.
of the fare.
Yeah. So I think acceptable.
And in your country, is it uh, um does the cab driver open the door for you?
So, okay. No, usually actually you open the taxi door yourself, okay? But like, let me say something. In some countries, drivers are very hands-on when opening doors, okay? But just in most cities, passengers are expected to get in and out on their own, so no one actually does this, okay? But the driver may help only if you ask, if you have heavy luggage. So, but it's not like something common like, okay, so it's your responsibility, always your responsibility. So, it's better not to. Yeah,
Oh yes, it's the same with in my country with the drivers in my country. If
yeah,
we have a luggage
yeah,
not very heavy, the drivers will help
yeah,
to open the door and to open the cook to
yeah.
put your luggage in
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
there.
Especially in ride-hailing apps like Uber. That is typical. Always your responsibility to open and close the door. No one does this. Like, it's better not to do. But, maybe, for example, at airports or hotels, maybe porters or I don't know, like bellhops sometimes help with bags, but the door is still typically opened by the passenger, not the driver. Yeah, like this. Okay, here you are. So why should I open the door for you? God.
Oh, I think you should move to live in Vietnam.
Definitely.
Yeah, yes, because the cost of living is very low.
Yeah.
Public transportation, the food very delicious. Transportation, housing rent is low rate
Yeah.
fare, have a low fare. The people is very excellent.
Yeah,
The is
friendly, welcoming,
friendly, very friendly,
hospitable, yes.
helpful. Yeah,
Hospitable, yeah, of course. Welcoming and
hospital.
hospitable, yeah, of course, welcoming. Yeah, especially, I've learned another thing about your country. Let me see. You confirm if I'm right or no. As I've just, this is like experience, just as I've learned, okay, that in your country, people from Hanoi are different from people from Ho Chi Minh City. As I've heard, this is what I've heard, okay? Like people who live in the south of Vietnam, that is Ho Chi Minh City, are more friendly than the north. Yes?
That's true.
Yes, I've learned a lot.
That's true. They polite, they friendly, helpful,
And
um,
I know why.
and they
The reason.
they
Uh,
kinder than the northern
yeah.
people.
And I know
And
why.
e- yeah, even the northern people said that. I don't know why.
Ah, I know. Let me talk about. Okay. I want to give you some
You
lessons
know
about your
why?
country.
You,
Okay.
you know
So,
why?
because, yeah, it's about China and the US. Actually, the south of Vietnam, okay, people normally just, are used to following American style, like because of the war between actually the US and, Vietnam in the south, actually, of your country, people tend to have like more American style. But North, actually, they for a long time they have been following Chinese style. So that is what they actually, yeah, they got from China.
Yeah, maybe too.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
actually,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
because that's so interesting. So yeah, that is what, of course, one of my students told me because I asked you why. So, like some of my students discuss this, like, teacher, North is different. And, when you travel, so people somehow are different. Even one of them told me that after a long time, actually, she traveled to the north, to Hanoi, and she was like, wow, people were so different now. They are more just friendly than they used to be in the past. And I was like, why? So I asked some student, so what is the reason? And just as I realized, the reason is China and the US. So American lifestyle and, just that's behavior attitude. And the next one, North, that is Chinese, like manner, attitude, so strict, like a little bit strict and structured maybe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other
Yeah.
questions about your country?
Yeah. When will you move to our country to live?
So I can't learn Vietnamese. It's so difficult. Yeah, I'm not talented at learning, so I can't.
We'll teach you.
Yeah, it takes
We
time.
will teach you. You can, yeah, because a lot of Vietnamese can speak English,
Yeah, of
so
course.
you don't need to speak Vietnamese.
So
You can learn
mm,
as much as you can, you possible as much as possible. But if not, it's okay. You
yeah.
totally can you properly live in Vietnam with your English,
Ah,
with your language.
good. And I can, yeah, that's good, I think.
Yeah, you can teach online and you live in Vietnam and you can teach English on Zoom
Ah,
on the Zoom. Yeah.
yeah. And of course, I know that you need, I know that you use Zello. Instead of WhatsApp. Zello? Zello?
Yeah, we don't use WhatsApp.
Of course.
We use
Yeah, I
Zalo.
know this as well.
Very common in Vietnam. Everyone use it.
Of course. Just, yeah, of course, it's a calling app. Yeah, instead of WhatsApp, you use Zello. Yeah,
It's like a WhatsApp, but I don't use WhatsApp, so I don't know
yeah.
how convenient it is.
It's
But
so
Zalo is
convenient. It's
okay.
so good. It's so convenient. We use it a lot. It's so
Yeah,
convenient. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
So,
Maybe it is Zalo like WhatsApp. It's
yeah.
useful.
I think so because now
Sometimes,
some, yeah,
sometimes I thank you. I'm grateful uh, of Zello because of because of it.
yeah,
We can send pictures, email, or file easily, easier
yeah,
than before, much easier than before.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I think so. It's like that is, yeah, in different countries offer different apps. So, for example, in my country, WhatsApp is very popular. So, just we have different apps. For example, the first one is when it comes to social media and communication apps, like for example, YouTube, Facebook, and then we have WhatsApp, Messenger. So, still people call and just like job phone and but we don't use Zello, of course, like Zoom, yeah, different things. Google Meet, though, but the most popular
A lot of
maybe,
application.
yeah.
You have a lot of
Yeah, of
you
course.
have a lot of
Yeah, like, so I think
application.
all around the world, people
Uh,
now, people have many just, application on their phones, but mostly they don't check. Like, they just, they skip them because, of course, we don't use them. The only thing, for example, I have Facebook, but I don't remember the last time that I checked my Facebook, and it's so popular. And so we normally just communicate through WhatsApp, especially with even so if they have something like urgent, or now we have teams with like different countries because they don't use WhatsApp, so we have teams and we can actually communicate
mhm.
easily. So, and Zello, I've heard that is really user friendly. Yeah, I know this. Ah, I have a lot of information. Good. Oh my God. Uh,
And also the word is a platform invade the world, right? Platform you I
sorry.
read some news about um they
Oh,
talked about the platform
yeah,
application.
yeah,
They they said that platform invades
yeah,
the world.
yeah.
Uh,
Platforms. Yeah,
platforms
yeah.
invade
You mean
the
social
world.
platforms invade the world?
General
Yeah,
platform.
yeah,
That means that the news said that the news they mean that there are a lot of application
yeah. Yes,
uh, and
definitely.
it changed the world. The world.
Yes, definitely. Actually, it's like, there is sometimes, so we have some topics about technology, and actually, when it comes to social media advantages and disadvantages, one of them is privacy. Like, that is, yeah.
Privacy.
And yes, I think that, yeah, there are many apps in the world, and the way that they track what you do, you're just okay, what you search and what you see, what and like they you are just observed and monitored every moment. So this is, yes, I think, yes, they're widely spread widely and they have become popular. Yes. But here, and I know everywhere, a lot, many software system applications. Okay. So of course, because I think they allow people interact easily, but there are some disadvantages. Okay. So here, of course, in this context, the word in way that you use has different meaning. Just you need to pay attention because here in weight means spread widely or become very popular.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I heard that Zello is not privacy.
Private. It's not.
private privacy.
None of them.
I mean the Zalo and maybe WhatsApp, Viber, messengers is
Yeah.
more privacy than Zalo. Zalo
Private. Secure, you
controls
mean? Secure and
uh,
yeah, safe and yeah,
secure, yes,
yeah,
secure.
first. Because you know,
Yeah,
they're not privacy is not correct. Yeah.
yeah, secure. Yeah, Zalo is not secure than the other application like
Yes.
WhatsApp, Viber, or Messenger
Yeah.
because the Zelos is controlled by the government. They can um, they can read
Yeah. Of
our,
course. As I
our
told you,
information there.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course. They can monitor and they can track, what you do
track.
and what you search. Yes. Yeah, they keep tracking you, your behavior on social media. Yeah, of course, they keep track. They see it's not only about Zello. I think the most of, like, let me give you a simple example about like ads. For example, when you search something, okay, in Google, Amazon, okay, so you search something, and after that, you will receive some notification and some emails regarding your interest. Okay, so you are interested in this. Okay, because you have put it in your basket. So, okay, maybe this is a good offer for you or suggestion for you. So, this is the way that they easily monitor, they see, they track. Okay, so this is an actually a marketing method. So, since I teach business to just all the students, so we have the topic. This is a marketing strategy how brands and for example systems can track people's and customers behaviors on social media to actually promote their products. Like for example, you search something on Google, tomorrow you will receive an email
Yeah.
about it and say, oh God, what is this?
I,
just
I have
just
an
I search.
experience about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have experience about that.
Yeah, I know because we have the same thing. Yeah, we have an
Maybe AI, yeah, they use AI too.
definitely.
They use AI to search to look for the our interest.
Yeah, like yes. Yeah, they easily use AI. Yeah. And as I told you, like just monitoring and just checking what you search, what you see, what you're interested in, and then they will offer you. But it's not only just when it comes to marketing, it's okay. But I think actually here there is a conflict between privacy, yeah, and comfort. Like, okay, so they can, I think it's not really just, monitoring and looking at everything with details. Maybe, I don't know, it's not really acceptable, but this is a disadvantage of technology, especially AI. Yeah,
I remember that last year I searched some AI. I want to buy some new AI to wear to wear for the church. Yeah.
yeah,
So I search RTIs on Facebook. After some second, they sent a lot of
I know.
posts about RTI.
Exactly.
And one time, I and my brother-in-law talked about houses, about homestay. We talked. We don't use phone, but we talked. We chatting directly about the homestay. And after that, we opened my our phones, and use the Facebook. And the Facebook start to send us some right
Yes.
some posts about homestay.
Yeah, of
So
course.
can hear, they can listen, or they
Yeah,
can hear what we are talking about.
yeah, of
We are
course.
talking. Yeah,
Yeah, once you search something, you get a bunch of ads about it. So like, just even when you just you need to search just one word, type in Google, and tomorrow you will receive some
yeah,
ads. Yes, of course.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that is so weird. I don't know. I feel like that the word is not safe.
yeah, yeah.
What is this? So they track everything. It's not really good.
So we just use social media, or yeah, we use platform uh, as long as we need only.
Yeah,
We need to use it, but
of course.
uh, we should limit the time to use. Yeah,
Definitely. Definitely. It's not only because of the privacy matter, it's about addiction. So that there is no control. And I remembered I was watching an interview with Elon Musk. It was about this, like the addiction and the story behind of like social media, why you can't control yourself when you start searching. What is the reason for and what will happen. So scary, actually. So because of this, first, okay, just once you start using, then you can't control it. And just, you keep searching, just seeing, watching, following. And it can be scary, especially for youngsters, like, maybe, uh, I don't know just why, but
yeah.
where we are going to, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, really. Just people start scrolling up and down, spending just many hours. Like, I have a friend who actually stays up all night, the whole night, just scrolling up and down, watching, and then just she sleeps, I don't know, until just 2, 3 p.m. Again, something ridiculous, really ridiculous. And of course, when I say, oh, okay, I have nothing to do, so it's like, why not? Yeah. So
You know,
once,
my friends, she's she's the manager of accountants of a company. She's a boss, and one day my friend said that she's in prison. She was imprisoned. Yeah, we don't know why, but my friend said that um maybe it's the involving taxes, and um uh, because the government uh, take the information from Zalo.
oh,
Yeah, and even some messages she sent through Zalo, but she
wow,
recalled already. Yeah, what she recalled, but the
not that
government
much.
still take can
No
take
way.
down those in messages, if even record them once.
No
Yeah.
way. Wow. No, no, this one is curious. I think no, no. I think just when I say tracking, just they see it monitor, but they don't take any actions. Like this one is, I don't know, like the soaps. Like I think it
If
just
I
looks like a
send to
detective
someone,
story.
if I send you the message on Zalo and I record it, you cannot read it.
Wow.
But they said that those messages she recorded already.
Yeah.
Why the government?